favorite thing as soon as somebody makes a move. And the competition has begun.
Stutter, but we got there.
yeah, we were a little bit late. Go Team Canada. Mr. Holmes from Saskatchewan starts with a magic key and an herb.
I think you might be ahead of me.
And an herb, 2 herbs, and you see return and hurt more. So, yeah.
Nice. Okay, there we go. I refreshed it and like suddenly everyone has returned, so.
Everybody has return.
Yes, and they both go to restore their magic first, because they know they want to use the 2 uses of hurt more.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty fascinating start.
Yeah, they both did the same idea. And both are probably going to try to earn some money now so they can buy some keys with the key that they have.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to make sure they kill things that equal enough gold to buy a key. And drolls are not going to get you enough gold to buy a key.
No, but it is good for 2 levels. And Edgeworth will get 1 level.
And 29 magic for those 2 levels also.
Hmm. But only 2 for Edgeworth, but that's alright. He's got another hurt more that's gonna net him level 3 right there.
Yep.
And hurt more over on a Drakima, so Holmes will take a 6 experience lead.
And a big power increase for that level.
Oh, goodness gravy.
We had a 27 magic at the last level and 25 attack power at this level.
As Wells is now rooting for no MP. Or at least
They got plenty of MP. They just don't have a lot of HP right now to start.
Edgeworth going to the intermediate area and taking a baby fire from Drakima with only 2 HP left, but
a baby fire from the baby Drake.
Mm-hmm. Good for level 4 for him.
Yeah, he gets a big strength boost. So yeah, they're probably hoping to find something a little stronger so they can get enough money to buy a key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just got a key.
Wait, yeah, it looks like he has enough money to buy a key.
And
So
Edgeworth did have
he can only buy 1.
Edgeworth did have enough money for a key, but he just got picked off.
Yeah. So he only had enough money to buy 1 key, so yeah, he's gonna go save in case there's no money in this treasury. He doesn't want to use the key again.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he can make sure he buys another stack of keys before getting out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Since it looks like the enemies around the castle are pretty low, I should say. Except for Dragon Lord Breath, of course. In a level 5. Up there for for Edge.
Yep.
And we do got gold.
Money. Oh, and the big stick.
And the sword. Oh yeah, and the big stick. I don't know, it might not be a big stick. It'll definitely be a sharp stick though.
Yes. Actually, I stole that from the Sea Wolf. He likes to call it the big stick. But very good evening to you, sir.
So it looks like Mr. Holmes is going to go check out the basement. And well, he has a torch, so he finds the tablet cave.
As Edgeworth now is going to do the key business.
Yep. Hopefully he saves before or he has enough for 2 keys anyways.
Yes he does. So he's safe.
And I think there was a torch in the chest there. I just missed it. I can check it on the replay here. Or action replay, which is just going to the actual Randomizer Mania channel.
Yeah, right. Mr. Holmes picks up an herb in the that's what Daddy had to provide. And now Edgeworth, seeing that he's going to get a lot of money, So he knows, hopefully he has written down or has memorized that the gold is on the left side, and it is now him that picks up the big stick.
Yep, and you definitely don't want to farm those because they only give you 1 gold if you try to sell them.
Yeah. And now Edgeworth.
I'm shocked Mr. Holmes used to hurt more on the Scorpion. I know it has Dragon Lord Breath, but considering that right now he has 38 strength with Erdrick Sword,
well,
be no issue one-shotting a Scorpion.
Wow, what an interesting arrangement.
Probably has a better chance of missing with hurt more.
What an interesting arrangement with that land.
The double bridge.
Sparkover is heretofore pleased, as is Data Plat. As Mr. Holmes does the smart play. Oh, Mr. Holmes does a smart play and throws down a repel.
Unfortunately, there's land on the other side of those bridges, so it's not as exciting. But there is a couple of towns in a cave, so that's a little bit more exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and a blue dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, a blue dragon that just melts him.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of health or defense right now. They've gotten a lot of good things in level ups, but something they haven't gotten yet is health.
No. And he is out the door. So I believe we have started on the upper right portion of the map.
But that's what it's looking like, because they can't really go north or east, and it doesn't look like they can even go directly west.
Mm-hmm. More repel.
So
heal more. Heal more from the Star
heal more
Wyvern.
on the Star Wyvern.
And sleep from the wolf. As Mr. Holmes just gets smacked down.
Definitely some not nice spells awaiting them. And Edge has gone up to level 6 now. He's got a 2-level lead right now, but that doesn't really mean much at this point in the game when they have hurt more.
Well, there's level 5 for Mr. Holmes, but he's 4 minutes down and grinding.
Yeah.
Although that should quickly change, I would think. Wonder what Edgeworth is doing. Oh, he might be mapping it out. Oh, you shouldn't have attacked. Yeah.
Yeah. They got a little bit too much health for you right now to melee a Droll Veggie.
Yeah, pretty much, unless we say so, you should throw down a hurt more. That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah.
Edgeworth
The Edge is just not wasting... Yeah, he's just not wasting any time. Just return out.
Mm-hmm. Well, he also threw down the repels, so that saves him some steps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's another level there for Mr. Holmes.
Where,
Is that a
Edgeworth...
third time?
I don't know. 19, 0, 19, 18, and 10 for level 7.
Yeah.
Pretty
That was a
fascinating.
nice level. Wow. And there might actually be 3 towns here? Is that what I saw?
That's
Let me
possible.
see. So Breckenary is one of them, but... Yep, there's 3 towns in a cave. Wow. Of course, Breckenary is one of them, but still, Cole is one of them.
Yeah, Cole is one of them. What do we have here? 1 fairy flute.
1 underwhelming flute.
Yes.
So there's a
you see
silver
silver
shield
shield.
and a,
Yep, go ahead.
yeah, and a little bit of chainmail. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say yep, and a little bit of chainmail for him. So I don't think Mr. Holmes has noticed that there's also a 3rd town just below. I think he only saw the first 2. And of course, Edge is about to find out that there's 3 towns too if he goes up a little bit more.
Yeah. Garenham is the 3rd town.
So
probably
not bad, Cole and Garingham.
Yeah, right. If it weren't for the fact that Cole didn't have Erdrick's armor. Gonna have to try a little bit harder for that.
Not gonna hand him everything.
No.
You actually got to do something in this seed.
Did Mr. Holmes equip the dragon scale? Did he pick that up? I would assume he did, but...
I know he picked it up, but I didn't see if he bought it. Ooh, so the cave is the Stones of Sunlight cave. With the Stones of Sunlight.
Oh, well, okay. We're gonna need to have a chat with Regrew about that after the game today.
As there was a serious lack of randomization going on here.
Yeah, I think that's 15-yard penalty.
I had to move the towns 15 yards apart because they're too close to each other.
Oh,
yeah, large shield for Edgeworth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Whoa.
These guys are gonna have a little bit of gear to start, and he never. Okay, I'm wondering if he's actually gonna go in and see what's in the what's behind the locked door, besides the chests.
I did not see Edgeworth equip the dragon scale.
Nope, I don't think he did either.
No, so we'll have that going on.
Leather armor for Mr. Holmes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he found the fighter's ring in here also, but he didn't equip it. Oh, we got the Swamp Cave North. But
Okay.
Mr. Holmes did equip the fighter ring.
Fighter's ring. Oh. Oh, dragon scale's in his inventory, and he would have remembered if he didn't equip it there. So he's got it equipped.
Maybe, like I said, I'm not sure exactly, but oh, wait a sec, someone is going to rescue the princess already?
Wow, really? Yeah,
Maybe he thinks.
that's intriguing.
I know. Oh, then he just ran away.
Yeah,
Maybe he just got lost and oops, that's not the way to go.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can't really hurt more. You can. The odds are very low to hit 2 hurt mores and then win.
He did actually hit one, and he goes to the cave and finds another town. Wow.
Oh my gracious! It's Cantlin. We're gonna find some coordinates, but he needs to get some herbs.
It's raining towns. Oh yeah, he better. I think he filled up on herbs. Yep. So
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
he's got
Holmes
5.
actually didn't see. Mr. Holmes didn't actually go through the cave, so.
Yeah, you're right. But he has
He's
found
walking.
level 7.
Big level up for 7.
Yeah. And
Oh,
let's
you don't
see.
need the princess for that.
Oh boy, that would have been a big mistake. Ultimately,
Yeah.
coordinates have been written
Wow,
down
you-
in chat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, is he
you
gonna-
don't
yeah.
need no princess for that.
And Edgeworth has sacked his life for that. He's like, thank you very much. Now, will it be the token or will it be the armor?
That could be huge, because Mr. Holmes not going through the cave. He might pass up on being able to get a really quick armor here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a cave over there that he walked by, but I don't know if he went into that cave.
He gets a Wolf Lord as his monster. That's a great monster to hurt more, even though it interrupted his counting. I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That is
This-
huge.
he is a powerhouse.
Yep. I don't think he needs to hurt more of the Wolf Lords anymore. Now that he's got some pretty high defense and a powerful sword and some attack power.
Now, the only
I think he's
reason
alright attacking them.
the only reason you would do that is it's just faster to throw down the Herbmores and get them dispensed with.
Yeah.
But now
So
when
Mr. Holmes actually. So I was going to say, Mr. Holmes actually walked to the other side of the swamp cave into Cantlin.
Okay, so he will get Erdrick's armor pretty quickly.
That was some pretty good luck with him.
But I will dare
And the
say
left.
0, 0, 0, and 8 Where's empty
Yeah.
eye, man?
Yeah, but the 8 is too much, though. I mean, come on. That was being too generous.
Yeah. Large shield comes down for Mr. Holmes. My goodness, we're just finding everything like in an instant here.
I know. I have a feeling that something like Sharlock or the Jerk Cave is just going to take them forever to find now.
Well, yeah, you'd think.
Something's got to be difficult for them.
Bell loses his effect. Which he's got a pretty mighty repel right now. Oh, Magi. That's one of the best monsters to get a guaranteed hurt more on.
Oh, definitely. So I also noticed that Edge is not menu wrapping. I wonder if he knows about, if he's just not doing it or doesn't know about it.
Yeah, that's a good question. I know, you better be using his fairy flute right now. Now the question is he gonna fight him? Probably not, because he doesn't have heal more.
Yeah, no heal more. That's probably a pretty bad idea. And I think just picked up the armor.
I believe that.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna. When he sees the coordinates like that. And he was around.
So
the
they
area.
have the sword. They have the armor.
Yeah, we have the sword, we have the armor, and we have large shields. The question is, are we gonna use? We're gonna bother to get the silver shield?
Probably too early to decide that right now.
Yeah. Guess it's gonna depend on when they go down.
Yep.
Edgeworth has not picked up the Stones of Sunlight yet. But he did equip the Fighter's Ring and the Dragon Scale.
There you go. We got him now. Oh, we did get a mountain cave for Mr. Holmes.
Oh yeah, he'll gold grind then. That's almost a guarantee.
Hopefully there'll be something down here that will kill him. Green Dragon can do it.
Yeah, he needs to get some boxes first.
Oh yeah, you don't want to walk all the way here just to find out that you didn't open the chest that might have something important in them. And he can level up. With lots of round numbers. Oh, and Airdrick's token for Mr. Holmes.
Oh. Don't bother going to Hawksless except explicitly to grind.
Oh yeah. We got level 9 here for Edge. And another big attack power level. Wow.
So I'm showing us. Yeah, I saw that right at the end there because I was working on putting some time splits up. Pretty fascinating so far.
So yeah, he already has 68 attack power. Dang.
Yeah.
Really mighty high. Yeah, it looks like the stats in this seed are going to end up being pretty high. I mean, agility is the only thing we haven't seen really that has anything decent.
Well, has he picked up heal more yet? I don't. Yeah.
Oh, they still definitely need heal more.
Yeah. You're not beating the Dragon Lord without using a heal more, unless you're like level 30. That'd be fascinating if we had a zero, if we just had a flag where you just didn't get any magic.
I'd rather punch the Dragon Lord. I actually did that one time in a randomizer, just for fun.
Yeah.
Just leveled up to like max level and just like punch the Dragon Lord to death.
Death necklace found for Holmes. Edgeworth has made the Swamp Cave connection.
And it looks like Mr. Holmes is dying now.
Yep.
He's gonna go ahead and do the gold grind.
Time to go. And what has Edgeworth found? Has he found the Swamp Cave? Or the Mountain Cave? Yes, he did. So he'll do the exact same thing with, and it seemed like the monsters were pretty friendly, what I saw.
Well, there is a green dragon in there and a demon knight. Those are pretty much the worst that you're gonna find in here.
Yeah, and he's got 110 attack power. Forget it. GG to that. GG to that. GG to that demon knight.
Oh yeah.
The token
well, you gotta hit them still. They do have a 25% evasion, so
right.
Sometimes you just can't hit those buggers. So all of Erdrick's lost possessions have been found.
Once again. Edgeworth getting lucky with Star Wyvern not heal boring. That totally is not a word.
We're allowed to make up words.
Yeah.
We're commentators. We're allowed to make up words.
No, I get yelled at if I say particular words that I shouldn't be saying. So.
And I'm just encouraging your rogue behavior.
Curse develop for Edgeworth. Down. Gotta make that noise so the whole round doesn't count.
I thought I saw him get the stones, or was it MisterHomes that didn't get the stones? I think one of them didn't get the stones.
Edgeworth did not get the stones yet.
No, he never went into that middle cave yet, then. He did get level 10, though.
Yes. What do we have this time? 5 more power. But hardly any response speed or magic.
Yep. They did start out with some nice early magic, so it's not too bad.
No.
Ooh.
MisterHomes forced to fold. And,
yeah, slept locked by a warlock. Or a wizard, I should say.
A wizard? Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. He's got a death necklace, and is he going to fold, or is he going to take that experience?
He folds.
Yep. No, that's not a good monster to fold on. Yeah, and down he goes.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Yeah, he'll find something.
He shouldn't have too much trouble getting the stones, because it's literally in the one cave that he just walked right by through, where it's next to 3 towns, so... Hopefully he doesn't, think that he went into that cave and oops.
Well, now he's found the Demon Knight, and that's gonna be the end of him. Unless he's somehow broken the Demon Knight, but I don't think he has, no.
No. So, Silver Shield for MisterHomes?
Yep.
And he still dies to the Blue Dragon.
As MisterHomes just stretches.
No matter how
he's just
much
totally
defense you
focused.
have, not having heal more sucks.
How much strength does this thing have? It has 79 attack power. That's how strong the Demon Knight is. So pretty strong.
Yeah, because it is a late game enemy.
Well, I'll go ahead and show all of you how gold grinding works, for those who have never seen it before. It's pretty neat mechanic, although just last night we had Zarnix and BT going at it, and BT actually crashed. He got the mountain cave was at the Tanagel basement, I believe, and it actually caused a hard lock all of his gold grinding. It was absolutely remarkable, and they had to reseed.
Yeah, I heard about the reseed. I didn't know exactly what happened because I was busy doing something else, but yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rainbow Drop Cave, right to the right of the mountain cave.
Oh. Mr. Grump. Still
And
gotta
a red
find the heart
dragon.
first. Ah, everybody's favorite friend. And it's worth wisely saving, considering what happened to MisterHomes. As
Oh yeah.
MisterHomes gets fun policed. Thank
So
you.
hopefully, hopefully he goes into that cave there, after he gets his silver shield here.
Yeah, no kidding.
It'd hate for him to do all the walking and just realize that, that he can't get the rainbow drop. But it looks like there's really only one way out of the castle now, and that is to cross the double bridge and go past all of the towns and.
Yeah. And the cave. Be like, hello.
Okay, he went to the cave.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
And he got the silver shield also, so he's good there. And he has the stones. He was just letting the stones stay nice and warm,
Oh yeah. What's he gonna get rid of?
Oh. Another red dragon blocking the way.
Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. And for the record, your chances... Oh, Mr. Holmes isn't liking that. For the record, your chances of winning against a red dragon currently for Mr. Holmes is 4%. But for Edgeworth, it's 22%.
We could do that. That's not too hard.
Yeah, let's...
Statistically, eventually, you got to be able to do it.
Alright. I think he is going back to the mountain cave, and there it is. He's going to find the jerk cave.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way they can go. There's like everything else is sea locked in every other direction. They can pretty much, only go this direction now.
Mm-hmm.
So depending how the map is laid out, they might actually have to do a really long loop around the entire map in order just to get to something important.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now, wow, Mr. Holmes can't run from this wizard either. I mean, we're looking at a 1,100 experience lead for Edge Stream right now.
Yeah, 2/3 chance of running away from a wizard on Mr. Holmes' side. I mean, that's pretty much Dragon Warrior 2 right there.
Oh yeah, flat 2/3 works 2/3 of the time.
Yeah, we'll be hearing about that Saturday.
Oh, well, hopefully, yeah. I'll either be dying to it or running from it. Ooh, another red dragon. Ooh.
Wow.
He's just not having any luck. I mean, it might almost be to the point right now where you just go through Garingham just to go through the swamp cave so you can avoid the red dragon area.
Yeah. But he hasn't gone through the swamp cave yet, has he? As Edgeworth finds Sharlock.
Yep. He did go through it once, yeah.
Oh,
or at least he went into it when he went to Cantland, so he knows where, at least where one end is. Yeah, he might not know that the Garingham is where the other edge is.
Mm-hmm.
Sharlock's nice and tucked away on his own little island.
Yeah, but it's not too far of a distance in case somebody goes bye-bye.
And there's a nice swamp protecting the way. So, at least, Dragon Lord decided to pick a place where adventurers would have to go through swamp to get to him.
Yeah, but Erdrick was very smart in putting that armor very close to the castle.
Yeah. He only got ambushed 19 squares from the castle instead of on the other side of the world.
Okay, Mr. Holmes has reached level 9. I think he's happy to see that 19 power coming down, but...
Yeah, that no heal more, probably. A little annoying that you have literally everything seed except for heal more.
Yes, very inhibitive right now. And I would search that tree that Edgeworth is at right now if it weren't for the fact that we've already found the spot.
I know. Ooh, in another town. That's probably Hawksness.
Yes.
Yep. Even though we still haven't found Rimmildar.
And Edgeworth is going to discover what the boss is.
Yeah. Even though he should know that that it's not going to help him out any, but if it's a good grind spot, it's nice to know.
Yeah, but Edgeworth has just discovered that he's going to need to get some stop spell going there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got stop spell, though.
Yeah. Well, that was the first wizard he's come across, so he never knew that they had sleep. And he gets level 11. With heal more.
Oh, well, that just changed everything. Metal Slime, he's not gonna not gonna have enough to get rid of it, but at least easily.
But yeah, the Garen's Grave and Rimmeldar chest are the only chests that we don't know, or the only chests that we haven't seen yet for the Silver Harp.
Yep, that's true. Edgeworth just wants to... Edgeworth might not know that wizards can be stop-spelled.
Maybe.
Oh, Stone Man. Well, he does know that he can put them to sleep. I don't think this is going to be a good spot to grind.
Yeah, pretty much not. Unless you can defense break them. That's extremely difficult to defense break a stone golem.
Yeah, and I should also note that both are playing strength HP, so that makes it even harder. Yeah, and he's just declined.
So it looks like Mr. Holmes is headed in this direction where Hawksness is. He's going to find that pretty shortly.
Oh, this is a bit fascinating. To reach level 9, Mr. Holmes is 10 minutes behind. 10:42 to be precise.
So yeah, Edgeworth is done pretty well so far, but you know he hasn't hit the wall that Mr. Holmes did with all the red dragons and wizards sleep blocking him. So he was able to get himself a nice little lead here.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Holmes does level again.
Yeah, I think he'll be screaming back into level 11 for sure. Mr. Holmes, having found Hawksness, I wonder what he's gonna do.
I guess he's gonna check the grind spot too to see what it is.
Yeah, I can't blame him, because, I mean, you never know. It could be an Axe Knight and then hurt, and, you know.
Oh, yeah. 3 levels.
Unfortunately for Mr. Holmes, his stop spell didn't work. Now it
Yeah,
did.
so he got put to sleep. It's like you can't catch a break.
Oh.
So there's only one town that hasn't been found yet, and that's Rimmeldar. And one cave. Other than that, everything else has been found. Well, yeah, everything else has been found so far, except for Garai's Tomb and Rimmeldar.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything is like pretty close to the castle, or easy to get because there's really only one way you can go to get to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, these one-way maps just fascinate me, but...
Yeah. And there's probably the Garai's Tomb right there.
And
Rimmeldar, right?
Wow. What a fascinating seed this is. I mean, I don't think we're going to get world record or anything, but it's 45 minutes and change by Jacquemit's Wedge, but...
Yeah.
Pretty fascinating seed, if I do say so myself.
Oh, so it looks like there's going cave dive.
Oh, he wants his torch.
Well, you gotta have extra torches. You never know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're looking at Charlock torches at this point. Not staying at the inn, but he is getting keys.
Yeah, he might come back to the inn. So Mr. Holmes is about to find this area too. So literally the only, besides a little bit of experience, it's pretty much knowing where Charlock is the advantage that Edgeworth has right now, because he went in the direction to actually find it. Using 2 keys, getting a torch in exchange. I love it!
There we go. Now we're spending time at the end. As Mr. Holmes finds the exact same result, he drops the dragon scale instead. And I should explain why that's perfectly okay. You're thinking, oh, there goes his 2 defense from the dragon scale. Well, in this game, it just says, they're just like, did you equip it? Oh, you did. Okay. So, fine. That's fine. I don't care whether you throw it away or not. You keep your 2. You keep your 2 defense. Same thing with the fighter's ring. And
except for in the original, you know, they forgot to make the fighter's ring work, so it didn't even matter if you threw it away.
Well, yeah. Well, it was the same thing over in Dragon Quest 1. Mr. Holmes is going to be the first to the treasures, and he's going to find out that he's got to dive further.
Oh yeah, somewhere at the bottom of this cave is hiding the Yes, is the silver harp. And then the question just becomes, since they know where everything else is, where will they grind?
Well, probably the best. Yeah, Stone Golem or Stone Man, or hanging out in Sharlock for a while. Or do they hang out at the Red Dragon spot and start grinding that thing?
You know, I actually don't know if Edgeworth has found the Red Dragons, because he never actually encountered them. It was all Mr. Holmes that ran into all of them.
Yeah, that's true. So Mr. Holmes could theoretically throw down the rappel and take advantage of that knowledge that Edgestream does not have. But he does.
Well, Edge, by the way, just got a level with 20 speed.
Ooh, and a new spell. I think he's learned Radiant.
Yeah, I think that's the only spell they haven't gotten.
Yeah. And we're about to find out what that box is. We're going to find out if he's got to dive even further.
To the bottom we go.
Oh yeah, all the way to the bottom. Wow. Fascinating. We're going to open the very last chest here. Smart move by Edgeworth, attacking the Star Driver and then throwing down the Hurt more so he doesn't get a chance to heal.
Oh yeah. Yep. And you also get that potential chance that that it will actually crit and one-shot it, and you won't have to waste the magic.
Right.
That's usually that's a strategy I usually use on something like a blue dragon when I'm farming them. If I plan on using hurt more, I always attack first and then hurt more, because you never know, you might get that crit and you save 5 magic.
Yep. And I should note that heal more does not fire until the monster is down to 25% of their HP. Or less.
So we're gonna have the silver harp here for Mr. Holmes.
Yep, there it is. It's now official. And Edgeworth has picked up his Basin 3 box. And it's time for him to bail out, and it's time to grind. He's got it all. He's got to go find the Grump. He's got to re-find the Grump, and he's got to go get the staff. And if I'm not mistaken, he knows where both of those are. I think both players
the only thing
do.
he doesn't know is where Sharlock is. And so pretty much that's summing up what's left is, the only difference right now is Edgeworth knows where Sharlock is, and he has about 1,100 experience point lead. So it's really going to come down to the grind now. Who grinds more efficiently?
Holmes going to level 11 as soon as I can find my mouse here. 8 minutes behind on leveling, but I think he can rapidly catch up.
Oh yeah, this is within anyone's reach right now. Just because they pretty much have everything, they just need levels now. Just the one sticking point is that whole Stone Man. Like, is someone going to just be afraid to farm that Stone Man, since there's not really a town nearby to heal, and it's not really the best creature to fight right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the 20 agility that Edge got, he is up to 89 defense power. So, within a level or two, if he gets decent agility, he might actually be able to defense break him.
Okay, Holmes did remember where the harp is, or the staff is. There we go. He's got his Staff of Rain, so he'll be first to the gun on that.
But looks like Edge had a much easier trip getting to the Staff of Rain cave, so he was able to catch up with it.
Yeah, him using repel. Oh yeah, he's there. Bam.
Ooh, so he might actually fight this Golem now.
I would think that'd be a very good idea with Healbor sitting there. And plenty of HP.
Is he? Oh, he ran, though. Oh.
I can't necessarily blame him, however, because the Golem will hit... He hits for 44, it turns out, so...
Oh yeah, he can hit hard, but we also sometimes you just want to fight one of them just to see what he can do. Because what if he
Right.
casts hurt or stop spell on you? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Then,
Very, very,
then
very
you
true.
know, like, yeah, then you're like, hey, I know where Gollum spawns because I've run into him a few times. You know, he's not going to do anything but tickle me. So
The staff, so it was a minute and 15 difference between gathering the harp, and it's 48 seconds for the staff. And now we're racing to the rainbow drop, which Edgeworth will actually reach first.
yeah,
But that's because Mr. Holmes is grinding.
Yeah, I think he actually went the wrong way looking for the Rainbow Drop Cave and then just ended up looping back around to Hawksness. That's what I think happened with Mr. Holmes.
Now Edgeworth, is he gonna? I mean, all he needs to do is he gonna find Sherlock, or is he going to? Yeah, looks like no. Or is he gonna go to Hawksness? It looks like he's gonna go to Hawksness. Very interesting. But I mean, the monster's
like
sitting
Hawksness
here. But the monster's
Yes,
sitting here is, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looks like that. Oh, or not, because it looked like that was gonna be the choice, but I think he changed his mind.
And I really can't blame him. This is
Yeah,
going to be
Stoneman
very
is not
interesting.
the best. So I wonder how long it looks. Okay, I wonder how long it's gonna take though, Mr. Holmes to find Sherlock. That could be the big advantage right now.
As a matter of fact, I think that's why he's Stoneman grinding, because he doesn't know where Sherlock is.
I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of spots left to search on the map, especially if he's been mapping at any set point. So,
How hard does a blue dragon hit? Not strong enough. It was actually 19 to 38, and he had 39. So
I think Mr. Holmes already gave up farming on Stoneman. He hit
Red
level
Dragon.
12 though.
Yes. Level 12, 6 minutes down. Although he has been catching up. Let me show you how. I'll show you how in a minute, because I gotta uncheck a bunch of stuff and recheck it. Here, I'll just show you 8 through 12 here. If I can find the time splits here. There we go. You can see how quickly he's been catching up, and I accidentally put the sword and the armor back in there.
So Edge, I don't know, he ran around for a while, didn't have any encounter happen, and then just decided to leave. Maybe he's going back to Stoneman? Because he still has a lot of magic left, so I can't imagine he's leaving just to refill. I mean,
Yeah,
this could cause him a lot of time, his indecision on what he wants to do.
Although he did just get a Kaisha no Ichigaki!
Yeah.
Level 13. And not a lot of stats right there.
No,
You're not
still
even
a little bit
close.
too far away.
You're not even close, even with the death necklace. Actually, are you? Well, yeah, you have a 0% chance to beat the Dragon Lord. And you don't have the HP for death necklace anyway, so...
Yeah, they're still short. They got a lot of stats, but they're still a little short at level 13.
I guess he is going to Hawksness. And I
Well, he's
swear
already fought several Stonemen along the way, so he might as well fight Stonemen everywhere.
Yeah. Up to no good
Hopefully he
observing.
goes for this Gollum.
Up to no good observing correctly that they need HP no matter what, because you need at least 98 to deal with 2 max damage Dragon Lord breaths.
Oh yeah. And he has 90 defense, so he doesn't have to worry about taking more than 48 damage.
Right. I believe it is 84 that's the limit there. I mean, we're going to start discussing damage-breaking Axe Knights at this point. Everything up to Green Dragon's been broken.
Yep. And he's fighting Gollum finally.
And he's got him. Give him 255 points. That is as high as it gets. I mean,
He's probably going to go recover his magic first.
Yeah, where is he going to do that?
There is Rimildar a little bit off to the west, because Mr. Holmes just came back from refreshing his magic there.
No, he's actually just going to go for it.
Maybe he's going to just try to death warp out of this? I don't know, maybe he thinks that's faster? I mean, I guess he still has 21 magic, so he's got magic to use.
So this, I would still say this is anybody's race, and I'll say it because of this. Mr. Holmes is only 1,000 points down. So,
yeah.
and I mean, this grind here can pretty much be the different, it can go either way. Somebody can get a good Kaishin, or the sleeps can last a very long time. So, I still would not, I am not declaring a winner by any means.
Oh no, it's still too early to even do that. Edge definitely has an advantage here, but, if he's going to end up losing a lot of his ground when he runs out of magic shortly, he has to walk and recover it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, Mr. Holmes has an idea of where Charlotte could be because of where he's explored so far.
Blue Dragon find for Mr. Holmes. That's a good thing, especially with a Kaishin no Ichigeki.
Yeah, and a level.
And
so they're still the same level.
And now Mr. Holmes is only 3 minutes down in leveling. So he was like 12 minutes down. No, he was 10 minutes. He was over 10 minutes down, and now he's only 3 minutes down. But right now, Edgeworth is just shredding Stoneman like it's nobody's business. No, nobody shreds Goldman in Dragon Warrior. It's like against the rules.
Hey, everyone needs a little money every once in a while.
Despite my best efforts in Dragon Quest Randomizer.
Hey, there are people in Dragon Quest Randomizer that do farm Goldman.
Me.
Hey, that's someone, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I boosted the Goldman's XP for that very purpose, so I could get some activity, but... Well, yeah, coming up in April will be the Randomizer Mania Marathon. Well, it'll be right around April Fool's Day, whatever that weekend is,
yeah.
And I'm going to do everything I can to get that game in there. And Dragon Quest II Randomizer as well.
And then the one crossover with two items in one.
Imagine fighting a Bullwong and a Zarlox at the same time. Yeah, have fun with that.
In Dragon Warrior 1 too.
Well, yeah, wouldn't that?
I know.
Yeah. That hasn't quite happened yet. I know what you're talking about now. No, that hasn't quite happened yet.
But yeah, always fun. It's like finding, several Atlas in the same encounter. Running around running around Moonbrook.
Well, in Dragon Quest II, in the Super Famicom version, you could theoretically have 3 Atlases.
Oh, baby. The experience is going to be a little bit of a season right now, because Mr. Holmes is caught up in experience, but he's almost out of magic, so he's going to have to leave, which is going to give... It's going to give Edgeworth time to get his experience point lead back.
Yeah, it's about a 300-point advantage for Edgeworth.
He's not having a whole lot of luck hitting stops or sleeps on or Stoneman right now, though.
Yeah, true. So, if any of you have any questions about this randomizer or randomizers in general, please feel free, as Edgeworth hits level 14. 6 power. That's still not
enough hit points.
No,
yeah.
Go again. Yep, he knows it.
Oh yeah, his power and hit points is just still too short. But he could be running a cusp here, you know, one decent level up, this could do it.
That's right, you never know.
It doesn't even have to be a good level, just a decent. Or should I put it in the terms of proper Dragon Warrior Randomizer speak, he just needs something that's not an MTI level.
Yes. Another Stoneman goes down. There is, I mean, there's got to be like this gaping hole behind the shop right now with all the quarrying we're doing.
I know, you can almost rebuild the town with all this stonework we got going.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Let's bring it back to its glory so we can find another Oricon.
Amazing.
There's actually 3 towns that are... I was going to say, there's actually 3 towns pretty much next to the castle.
Yeah. Amazing Ampharos with a very interesting strategy is to put on the death necklace and just fight random monsters with... Yeah, I don't know. If I would do that, I would fight the randoms in Sharlock.
That would be tough because there's the red dragons there, and you wouldn't have a whole lot of health.
No, you'd be down.
So you would be
60s.
healing every couple of turns. Yeah, you'd be healing every other turn. Yeah, but knowing the defense breakpoint on a metal slime is not something a lot of people know. So he might not know that, 10 more attack power would easily, have him slaughter metal slimes.
And you also have to bank on the fact that you might have to grind more than the other player without the death necklace. It could be a situation where, death necklace wins 2 levels ahead of the other guy, but...
Yeah, so I don't think, it's an interesting idea. I don't think it's actually very viable.
Holmes to 14.
Yep, it's back to about an 800 experience point lead.
Yeah. Holmes shaving another 37 seconds off of Edgeworth's lead. It's now 2 minutes 42 seconds.
Yeah, that time is definitely Edgeworth kind of thinking about where he wanted to grind and choosing to go to one place and then go into another. That definitely helped him catch up a little bit there. So the one good thing going for Mr. Holmes is the Rainbow Drop Cave is actually not that far away from Sharlock. So once he gets that, there's a good chance that he's just going to end up accidentally running into Sharlock when he goes around searching for it.
Now that I'm thinking about an amazing Ampharos with his metal slime idea, the death necklace and try to find metal slimes and Hoxes, that might be a very fascinating idea. Like a terrific idea, because even though that you might have to grind extra levels than somebody who wouldn't use a death necklace, you'd be getting 255 points in one shot.
Yeah, the only issue you have is the metal slimes running away on you.
Well, there are also wizards hanging out too.
Yeah.
Asleep.
Yeah. You definitely 2-shot wizard. You just have to make sure they don't put you to sleep the first shot.
Right. And they don't pick you off.
Yeah, at this rate though, at this level, I think they defense break with wizards, so. So I don't think it would be too much of an issue if they got put to sleep.
Well, Edgeworth has now extended his lead to 1,000, but he could very quickly go the other way. All Stoneman has to do is wake up, and there it is.
No luck with the metal slimes, though, for Mr. Holmes. All of them are running away.
Oh, nice excellent move from Mr. Holmes. Edgeworth knows this will be his last Stoneman this round, but this will be good for a level.
Oh yeah, that's the important thing, is get the level. Ooh, not enough, I think.
Yeah, 9 response speed, though. He
Well,
now damage
wait a
breaks
sec.
Axe Knights.
So 124 attack power with how many heal mores? Was that 12 heal mores?
12 heal mores. I don't think he should go for it. His fight chance is 20%.
20%. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
pretty much one level from there. So I think he knows that he's one level from being there.
Yeah, he only has 11 heal mores just because he only has 95 magic, but...
Okay,
Oh,
I thought he had a
so
little bit more,
close.
but- Yeah. He needs one more level, but he's pretty much... It looks like this is going to be 16 seed. Now, I wonder if Mr. Holmes will hit level 15 and think about going.
I don't
Because-
think so.
I mean,
So-
it's
so-
tempting when you see the stats. It's like, oh man, 124, 11 heal mores, like...
So
Yeah,
so
but he's a
I-
numbers person, though.
Yeah, I will say Mr. Holmes is getting a PhD in statistics. He knows this game inside and out. He's going to make that calculation. He's going to be like, oh, I'm dealing 6 to 12 damage to the, or I'm sorry, 6 to 13 damage. So I'm averaging 9.5. Is that right? 9.5. Yeah, 9. I'm averaging 9.5.
Yeah.
How many attacks do I need to beat him on about 160 HP? Oh, 17. I only have 11 heal mores. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah, he is the one who's in the group that definitely likes his statistics and his numbers. Every time I commentate, he's like, every time he's in chat, he's always like, oh, he needs this many attacks, this many heal mores. Oh, he needs this every time there's a level. So he definitely loves that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a very weak attack from the Snowman. He's wondering if he's damage broken him, and there's your answer. Not quite.
Not quite. Just got a good damage roll. And he's up to 96 defense, so...
Yeah, he just needs 4 more, and then it's and then he's damage broken, which is amazing. As a matter of fact, if you were playing Strength Agility, I think you would have damage broken him, but 15 for Mr. Holmes, 2 minutes 27 seconds down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he 1 agility short if you were playing Strength Agility.
Ah, you'd be 1 short.
Yep.
Okay. Going back to Rimmeldar potentially to heal, or is he going to go look for the rainbow drop?
He looks.
Well, he knows of the rainbow drop. But
Now the other
going
thing
to
he
heal
could
at
do,
least.
the other thing he could risk is grind down Sharlock.
Oh, yeah. Because he might pretty soon get to the point where he has to find Sherlock, and you know, that's also going to get him some experience too, unless he finds it right away.
Yeah, I'd like to remind you that Lavkin had an excellent grind down Sharlock. And he almost beat me as a result. He lost by 3 minutes, but it was an excellent run from him for sure. But let's see what he's gonna do. He is actually gonna search for Sharlock by the looks of things. And he's
Going in the wrong direction.
yeah, no, but I think he might start ruling stuff out before too long.
Oh yeah, this map doesn't look very difficult. You know, it's a pretty linear map with only, you know, it splits towards the bottom here, but I don't think any of them explored like the worst southwest part of it, so it might actually expand and get very complex into a bunch of nothing. I mean, this is the chance right now for Edgeworth to take it. You know, he's got the knowledge, he's grinding, he's got the level, he's got 1,000 experience point lead, and
Yeah, Mr. Holmes needs to find like some golems while he's waiting to find Sherlock.
I'm sure he'll take a red dragon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll take a red dragon.
Who needs Gollum when you got red dragon?
Oh yeah, you can't do much better than red dragon if you are definitely in position to beat it.
Oh yeah.
Nice play by Edgeworth to take down that rogue scorpion. Only 70 points, but it was very easy.
Yeah, Jim made a good point. He never went and got the rainbow drop, Mr. Holmes. Might have been in his benefit to actually have the rainbow drop while he's searching for it in case he wants to jump into it and start going down.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because I made the remark earlier that, you know, it's pretty close to the rainbow drop cave. So if he would have just went and got the rainbow drop, you know, he probably would have just walked right into Sherlock.
And we know that, we know he found it. Didn't he find it?
Yeah, we know he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he forgot where it is. That might be the issue. Either he's just searching for Sherlock or he just forgot where the rainbow drop cave is. Or both. It could be both.
Yeah. So I'd like to remind you that Mr. Holmes is the reigning Dragon Warrior Randomizer champion, having defeated a guy by the name of Game Boy F9. I wonder who he is. Twice.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he beat him twice. But once in the winter final and once again in the grand final to take it all. So this will be an incredible upset if Edgeworth pulls it off.
Yeah. And Mr. Holmes is who I picked to win the tournament, so.
Yeah, same here actually. I picked him too. Last year was all the prediction brackets were like NES Cardinelli, NES Cardinelli, NES Cardinelli, and it's just this big hodgepodge.
Yeah, the only path to Sherlock is, well, it's not the only path, but it's like, it forks right there where the cave is. So, you know, one leads you to Hawksness, one leads you to Sherlock. We are live!
Ah. Who says that all the time anyway? So Mr. Holmes is hanging in there thanks to finding golems and red dragons. So this is not a bad experience that Mr. Holmes is dealing with right now, because he's still only lagging behind by 1,000 points.
Yep. He found the rainbow drop cave, but I don't think he ever actually got the rainbow drop. Like when they both got the Staff of Rain at the same time, he went straight to Hawksness while Edgeworth went to get the rainbow drop and then went to the grind.
Mr. Holmes finding something spectacular. Golems have stop spell and they cast it frequently.
Oh, see there, that would have been something nice for Edgeworth earlier if he didn't run away from that golem.
All right.
I have a feeling, though, that Mr. Holmes is going to find Sherlock here very quickly. I think he's starting to go into the right direction.
Edgeworth going to try again? No, he's going to just beat him up now. Yep, beat up that stone man, call it a day. I don't think he's going to get level 16 out of this.
Unless he can find a way to kill this metal slime.
Yeah. Not looking that way, though. Nope, Holmes back to Hawksness for more grinding.
Yeah, either he has an idea where Sherlock is. Oh, he hit the slime for 2, I think? Oh.
No, the slime hit him for 2.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw him hit the slime for 2. Well, he does have 126 attack power.
Yeah, which is not quite enough.
So yeah, Mr. Holmes either has an idea where it is now because he like marked something off of his map where he hasn't searched, or you know, that's probably the likely scenario where he's like, oh, okay, so this northeast is the only place I haven't looked yet. It has to be over here.
Absolutely remarkable. Mr. Holmes is probably going to take the lead. He might be first to 16.
Maybe. Still going to be close here because all he has to do is run into 1 or 2 enemies along the way. Edgeworth.
We discovered the wizards have weak fire, which at this point I like to call frustration breath.
I call it a nice, cool summer breeze. Or refreshing summer breeze. How about that?
Yes.
Edgeworth has everything he needs except for a level.
Which he should get any point now.
Yeah.
But I think Mr. Holmes is going to beat him to it. Well, maybe not.
Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be a race.
Well, I mean, that does... Oh, Edgeworth is going to get it first thanks to a blue dragon.
Yeah, the blue dragon for the win. So if it's good enough, which I can't, he doesn't need a whole lot more.
One blue dragon gone. And he's gonna find no strength and hard. He's got hit points, but I don't think that's enough. He got an extra heal more, but that's still not enough. Yep.
Ooh.
Grinding.
Man, like 1 attack power, 2 attack power. That's all he really needed.
No. Oh no! Excellent dodge from the metal slime.
Oh, that's painful. So, what about Mr. Holmes when he sees this level?
He's now 30 seconds down. But Edgeworth has significantly more magic.
I think Mr. Holmes thinks he has it.
Or, well, what's he gonna do here?
He's leaving with 37 magic left. I think he has it. He thinks he has it.
Heading back to Remolder. Excellent move
back
from
to the castle.
Yeah, yep, go back to the castle, yep.
Maybe this is probably the easiest way for him to get to the rainbow drop, is to just map it from the castle.
Well, first he's gonna get his magic back, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he is gonna grind to that level 17.
Yep. Maybe his goal is to find Sharlock and grind on the...
Yeah, if that happens, Mr. Holmes will be in good position. If the monsters aren't nasty.
Yep. And assuming that he can find it before too long.
Gonna refill up on his herbs, so he's definitely gonna try a Sharlock grind and dive. There we go. That's the words I was coming from.
He could just go look for golems.
Yeah, that's right.
Jim has a point. He might just go look for golems.
Oh my goodness, that would be an excellent way to score points. Because it's almost two stonemen for one golem.
And stonemen hurt a lot more than golems right now.
Well, it's time to find out what he's gonna do. Well, he's gonna run straight into a red dragon. He's like,
man, he's finding all the red dragons.
Well, I can't blame him.
Well, if you need to find a red dragon, finding it just outside of town is good, because you can spurn a heal more and go right back in and heal again.
See, all the red dragon, though, has to do is just walk right into town and burn everybody. I mean, except he just has claws.
Even the red dragons have standards, come on. Even they have, as I learned in Dragon Quest Heroes 2, even I have dignity. I just don't go into town slaughtering people.
Yeah, he's still looking for Sharlock, but I think he will. Well, and the Rainbow Drop Cave, but I think he'll find it.
Yeah. I wonder if he just forgot where it was. Because he's searching every direction except for where the Rainbow Drop and Sharlock is.
Yeah, but this is it. He's not really losing ground for it, though. He is not being punished.
Well, yeah, because he's finding all the red dragons and golems.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible luck is what he's getting right now.
Well, it's
He's
a little
still
bit.
1,000 experience behind, but
Well, it's a little bit of that, and he also has that knowledge that they're hanging out in multiple
everywhere.
locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will
Yeah, he's got the rainbow drop now. Or he didn't go in. I thought that was the rainbow drop cave. No, that was the mountain cave.
Yeah.
Rainbow drop's a little bit more to the southeast.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to Sharlock now. He's gonna finally find.
He's gonna finally find it with.
Yeah.
He had to have picked up a rainbow drop. Didn't he? Well, he's found it, so at least he has that knowledge.
Yeah, he doesn't remember where the rainbow drop cave is.
Okay.
Because he even looked above Sharlock's in case it was up there. I think he's just forgotten where it is.
Yeah, there's one item down. One thing to find down. He's just got to find the other. $500 points to go for Edgeworth, and will 17 be the level?
Ugh. Oh, they can't have two MPI levels back to back, could they?
Yeah, Edgeworth being a little bit more aggressive with the stone man. Just let him beat him up.
Yeah, sometimes it does happen that way, Jim. I've had times where I've found something and I swear it was in one direction, and then when I had to go back to it, it wasn't in that direction, and I spent way too long trying to re-find it. So I think we've all had those moments. Unless, of course, you map, and then you just hope your map is accurate, and you never have that moment.
Alright, he needs 2 more stone men. Or he can take care of 1 stone man and just try to, which I think is probably what he's going to do, and just
He did get the rainbow drop. Dang.
Oh, he did get
Did we all just miss him getting the rainbow drop?
We all must have missed him getting the rainbow drop.
Dang. Well, this could be huge for him then, because he's going down.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I mean, at the very least, he's going to get the information of what this thing has.
Oh, he's running.
Wow. Is he going to... Well, he might be looking for favorable battles. That is a thing.
I think a blue dragon is a pretty favorable battle.
Yeah, except it's... No, he needs 1 more defense point to damage break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There's the favorable battle that he was looking for.
Yeah. And here's the level for Edge 2 Strength.
Is that enough, especially with 10 agility? He's damage breaking stone men now. It's gonna be a long thought.
Oh yeah, he should definitely go for it at this.
I would think so. Yeah, 98% chance.
Oh, but he's still fighting though.
Well, yeah, not with a, like, 55-60% chance of running. So, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know, maybe he's still unsure about his stats.
But I mean, he's gonna, yeah, he didn't go for it. Although maybe he fought the red dragon hoping he would die.
He would have gone about that a different way, I think, because he's even fighting the rogue scorpion now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think he thinks he needs level 18.
Yeah, and it's a big advantage for MisterHomes as a result.
Oh yeah.
As long as he has a clean getaway. As long as he has a clean dive down Sharlock, MisterHomes will take this match.
Oh yeah. Especially when he gets that level, and he's gonna get it on the way down. That's for sure. Plenty of enemy to get.
Yeah, I mean, they're all favorable matches right now.
And Edge doesn't have enough magic to cast Repel, so he's just getting swarmed by everything.
Here's a new zone. Stoneman is there. He runs from that.
So many encounters. Wow.
Yeah,
for both of them.
Yeah, but he's running away from those Stonemen with very little difficulty. But it's all Stonemen in this second segment. And wizards. Uh-oh.
Oh, the wizard's just going to waste time.
Yeah, that's only time wasting, and it's okay for Mr. Holmes here. Now what is it?
I think Edge is looking for I think he's looking for an item shop, not realizing Rimaldar doesn't have one.
Yep, not in Dragon Warrior. In Dragon Quest, that's another. Now what's he gonna do here?
Yeah, is he gonna go straight to Shylock, or is he gonna...
Alright, so he repels. Red Dragon.
Off to Shylock.
Oh, no, he got away. Yeah, is he going to Shylock?
Back to Hawksness.
Oh no.
Yeah, he doesn't think he has it. So he's gonna go grind another level.
Well, I admit that that is sort of on the borderline, though. Well, I mean,
it is. It's definitely.
I mean, you'd be dealing 10.5 damage, but you have, what is that? 12 heal mores. You would make the calculation of 125, but what I don't think you realize is that you've got 102 defense.
Yeah, and you're going to get at least 2 extra attacks for the beginning and end of the fight.
Yeah, now if he gets back attacked, then you might be looking at a 50-50.
And he's still even using sleep on a stone man. If he waits till a stone man hits him, he's gonna realize he's not gonna hit him then.
Yeah, and then
I guess that would something that comes from experience, that he just thinks he's not ready because he sees that 86 strength, and it just scares him.
I probably would have thought twice, to be honest with you. It's gonna come down to whether Holmes gets picked off. If Holmes gets picked off, it's a coin flip. Amazing M. Faros says, summed it up as accurate as you can be. Edgeworth needs Mr. Holmes to lose.
He needs to join the Demon Lord and Dragon Lord and rule half the world.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. Here comes level 17 for Mr. Holmes.
Yeah.
Mr. Holmes.
Well, I've heard Castle half the world is pretty nice.
Well, please see Dragon Quest Heroes for more about that.
Builders.
Right, builders. Yes.
Yeah.
what happens when you share half the world?
Exactly. You get half of the world, literally.
Yeah. And I believe I saw a dodge from the wizard.
And more sleep.
Oh, and Mr. Holmes is very frustrated from the fail to run there.
Yeah.
Twice.
He's had trouble with those wizards. They've really been like the bane of his existence in this room.
83% chance of running from those wizards.
I know.
And Edgeworth's still sleeping the Stoneman.
I know, he just hit him by 4. He should realize that, that he's getting hit by 4 from a stone man. Don't waste the time using sleep.
Excellent play from Mr. Holmes. He had 5 extra MP before losing a Hurtmore, and he used it on that armored knight.
Yep.
And he hit the 116. Yeah, Edgeworth is still... Oh, I don't agree with that. Okay, Here we go.
But here goes Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes trying for the win.
Dragon Lord's not helping him out a whole lot.
No. Yeah,
He's
he
getting
is.
to hurt
He
more
is.
spam.
Yep.
Oh, there's
Well, it
a
is
stop.
50-50. There's a stop spell. Now he's got to hope to not get picked off. If he gets picked off, it's gonna be interesting. Or
Well,
low
he starts
damage
on even
rolls.
footing, so.
Nope. Oh, and a nice start. Yeah, that's still okay. I mean, that's a little bit worse than average, but... So, I mean, if you're hitting average, you're gonna be okay.
Well, Edgeworth is about to level up here.
Yeah.
We'll see what kind of stats you get at level 18. Ooh, no strength again.
Yeah, amazing. But 16 hit points. I mean, that puts him into double attacks.
Yeah, he's returning. He's gonna go
Yeah,
now.
now he's gonna go. But I think he's gonna find that he's too late.
Yep.
Unless Mr. Holmes continues getting 8s.
But he's getting
Well,
a
there's
lot
a
of
third.
favorable melees, so.
Yeah, that's a 13 there. Yes, if he does get one double attack, which the odds are very good that he does. I mean, very good for considering his HP. Then, oh, 7.
Yeah.
5 heal mores to go. I've counted 77. I may have missed an attack watching Edgeworth level up there.
Yeah, but he's
Wow.
rolling a lot of under 10s and unders is all he's getting. This is gonna be close.
Took the risk at 47 or 46 and he made it.
Whew. That
I
might be
can't
what gets him
blame
to
him.
kill now.
Let's see. Although that was a good attack from the DL. Well, he's got to do it again. Now, I've counted 113. He's got 1 heal more left. Never mind. Oh, that was a nice roll.
He's getting some good hits now, but he's only got a
138.
couple attacks left.
I think he's going to be okay.
11.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
especially
he's
with
got
that
it.
25. He's got him. Whoa,
Yep,
and
he did.
what a... He's thrown the fist down. He's like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm moving on. Wow.
Squeaked it away. He squeaked it by it, but he got it.
As a matter of fact, he would have been okay if he got picked off. 82 minutes and 50 seconds is your winning time.
GG.
As Edgeworth begins his dive down Sherlock. He is gone. He is out of here.
He's definitely happy.
We'll hear from him in just one moment's time, I'm sure.
Once he gets done dancing, he'll be back.
We'll go ahead and hear from Edgeworth. It looks like he's going to go ahead and try to finish. Fantastic race. And I guess the question is, what would have happened had Edgeworth dived on 17?
Yep. We will never know. And you saw how close it was at 17 just for Mr. I mean, but he got some really bad luck with his damage rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, I must have missed an attack somewhere because the Dragon Lord had a short HP. He only had 154, so...
He's hugging his cat. You can see he's excited. Or Poppy.
Oh, he's
I
got
forgot,
a,
he has a puppy.
he's got a puppy.
Yeah, he's got a little puppy. Look at that.
Oh,
I thought it was a cat. I was like, yeah, man, but no,
No,
it's a
that's-
little puppy.
no, that's a little puppy. I don't know if he's. We'll find out. We'll have to find out more about the puppy. In
Man,
just
he
one
looks
moment.
excited.
Yeah, he is very exhausted. He knows that he had it was
I think
really
the
close.
inexperience, yeah, the inexperience of Edgeworth is what is what really helped him win this race.
He won't get away with that if he runs into, well, I don't know, who is his next opponent. It's going to be Unos. Yeah, he's not going to get away with that against Unos. Because Unos is just as good. Well, I won't say just as good, but he's done a lot of statistical work as well as to how this all works. So.
Yep.
But
congratulations.
Oh my god, that was so stressful.
Yeah.
You look happy.
I'm happy now.
So you have to introduce to the world your puppy there.
Yes. This is my brother's dog. His name is Manning.
Hi, Manning.
Hi, Manning.
Give him a nice scratch behind the ears for us.
Oh, yeah,
of course, only me and you can see the puppy.
Yes, hop on my stream if you want to see the puppy. Kind of move my webcam. No, I got up and I was yelling a bit, and he got pretty excited, so I needed to calm him down.
Oh.
No, playing behind the entire race.
You were behind the entire race.
You are exactly correct. Edgeworth made one fatal mistake. He grinded on 17. When he reached level 17, he grinded more Stonemen. And he slept the Stoneman even though he damage broke him.
Oh, jeez.
So that didn't help his cause either.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I was basically pot committed to fighting at 17. I knew it would be really close. I really had no other option.
Oh, he just used the death necklace.
With 133 HP. So, that's a slam dunk.
Yeah, so RNG just took a gigantic dump on me at the start of the game, and that's just so hard to deal with. I was just, I don't know, soulless. Especially after my last two seeds I played yesterday, that sucked the life out of me pretty good. Just Blue Dragon, Wizard, Blue Dragon, Red Dragon, Red Dragon.
Yeah.
What can I do? I have to keep doing the same thing over and over. There's nothing else to do.
You definitely hit a wall there in the middle where you just kept dying over and over again to Wizards and Red Dragons, and we saw you getting really frustrated with that.
I mean, I know there's other enemies there. I know they're there. And then eventually I found 6 Magiwyverns in a row. I'm like, there they are.
Yeah, it was
There's something else there.
Yeah, and we pretty much saw a textbook example of while you were wandering around trying to find Sharlock, Edgeworth was still going after Stonemen, which makes total sense. But you just kept finding, as he just got a really nice attack. You just kept finding golems and red dragons and blue dragons, and you kept up that way. So it was remarkable to see. But there was that textbook example of how just one golem pretty much makes up almost 2 Stonemen, and all the sleeps you got to throw down.
I even contemplated just fighting golems, but priorities on my mind. I needed to find Sharlock. And I'm glad I cast Return and started from the beginning, just because I thought maybe there was something I missed, and it turns out there was.
Yeah.
Have no idea why I missed that. Maybe I just didn't write it down. Because I stopped mapping after 35 minutes after I'd found pretty much everything. It's okay, let's go.
Yeah, this map seemed very nice. It seemed like almost everything was nice and lined up, and Sharlock was just off in this corner,
Yeah. Maybe it is entirely possible the coordinates could have been in that midwest part of the map where you have to walk all the way around, but no, 11 south, 8 west. Okay.
And GG for Edgeworth.
Oh, what a valiant effort from Edgeworth. Finishing at 89 minutes 43 seconds. He got a sub 90, and The margin of victory is 6 minutes and 53 seconds.
That's really close.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, imagine if I had died, man, that would have been close.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
died,
yeah.
that
How
would've-
long would it have taken me to get back down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you would've died to the Dragon Lord-
we would have been looking at overtime.
Really
I don't know, it seems like a lot of the...
I'm really questioning the attack I made on 46 in retrospect. Like, I had an attack left over, but it really seemed necessary at the time because it seemed like I was rolling below average. So, luckily it paid off for me, but I very easily could have died on a 1 in 4.
Yeah, your damage rolls were pretty bad. We were wondering if you were going to die there with the 8s and 9s that we were seeing. It didn't go very well for Dragon Lord for you, but you had just enough to get him in the end.
How much HP did he have? Because I don't think I did more than like 158. I wasn't really counting too much.
I'm sure Game Boy could look that up here.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
How much health did the Dragon Lord have?
154.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's good.
Yep. 154.
Like, I
Nice
basically
level.
have to play under the assumption he's gonna have high health. Like, let's say I missed an attack. If I didn't heal more on 46, or if I did heal more on 46 and missed an extra attack potentially, I think I would have maybe only done close to like 158, and I just can't live with that. Because if you only do 158, that's like a 50% chance of winning, not knowing how much health he has, right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That randomness kind of like forces you to be safer or be even riskier at some cases because you just don't know how much health he's gonna have.
Yeah, so I'd rather take a 1 in 4 risk than a 1 in 2 risk.
Hey, 1 in 4 risk paid off.
Yeah.
As we say, good evening to Edgeworth. Good game.
Good game.
Oh.
Yeah, good job, man.
game, So you were absolutely crushing me for like 90% of this race.
Really?
Yeah.
Better.
If you rewatch the VOD of this or watch my stream, you will see me be immensely frustrated, I died like 12 times before level 9. Like this. I kept running into blue dragons, wizards put me to sleep, red dragons, like literally like 8 times in a row I died without making any progress. It was so bad.
Yeah, you pretty much led the almost the entire time there. In fact, you had like a 1,300 experience point lead for most of the grind. But then at the end, you chose to stay and grind until 18, and MisterHomes went at 17, and that's pretty much what won it for him, is him going at 17.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna do that. I just really didn't feel comfortable enough, both with my math and with my execution to go down at 17.
Yeah, it was close. Like he barely won. He scraped by that fight with only one attack or so left over. So so it was definitely a tough call, but it was right on the border of being able to do it, especially with that insanely high agility that you had at 17. But yeah, that was a pretty good race. Lots of red dragons and nasties all over the place. Lots of dragons everywhere. Gollum was pretty generous though, spamming stop spell.
Yeah. Did you see a golem in your travels, Edge?
Oh, go ahead.
Did you see a golem in your travels?
Before we continue, Edgeworth, can you increase the volume of your mic by any chance?
I can. I'm sorry. I'm using Discord on my cell phone right now.
Oh.
Can you turn him up in Discord, Game Boy?
I don't think I have that power. Do I?
Oh, you should be able to.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Right
all right.
click
Try
on
now.
volume.
All right, try now, Edgeworth.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so now we can hear.
Yeah. I was asking Edge if he saw any golems, because I didn't until like levels 15 or 16, and I was exploring that giant expanse of land in the west.
Yeah, I ran into about 4 or 5 of them up by the Harp Cave.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, because I basically around level 15 or 16, so I had not found Sharlock yet. For whatever reason, I skipped by it when I was doing my exploration. So I searched that entire empty area, and luckily I found some dragons and some golems, so I at least gained some experience while I was exploring the middle of nowhere. I ended up casting Return, finding Sharlock, and I was about halfway through at the time, and I decided to try and fight my way down there just because our defense was so high. And I leveled up on the last floor. And it turned out to be just enough.
Oh yeah, the last few levels got you no strength. I think you got 1 strength between the last 3 levels. So even if you got to 18, he still got no strength at 18. Just so you know, it was
The
just
extra help
Yeah,
helped. Like it puts you over the threshold for getting at least a couple double attacks.
he ended up using the death necklace. So it just ended up he had enough health to do it, and it was enough to pretty much annihilate Dragon Lord.
Yeah, it
I
was
bet.
put the death necklace on safely. So
Yeah, Dragon Lord was gone when the death necklace went on.
I got a very lucky. Well, on my Dragon Lord 1 fight, I wasn't having very good luck, and he finally, on the last chance, he cast Stop Spell, so I was able to go into the fight with 83. And I believe I got 2 attacks off the get-go. I don't remember exactly, but
Yeah,
I needed that.
He was trolling you a little bit, but he finally gave you that stop spell. But yeah, so go ahead if you have anything else.
Nope.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say, looking ahead real quick, MisterHomes is gonna be fighting Unos in the next round in the Wyvern brackets, while Edgeworth will be going to the Droll round to face Up to No Good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that up for you guys right now.
Actually, it's already updated. Look at that.
Yeah, it's updated. I was gonna try to get it up on screen for you all, but it's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mute the darn thing so you don't hear do 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 do. Well, it's not gonna happen. So you guys get it anyway.
No, I'd rather listen to you sing it.
Yeah, right. Well, so there you get it.
Featuring Game Boy.
Anyway, so that was the result of that match, and yeah, MisterHomes is going there. Oh, yeah, why don't I actually change scenes? That would probably be a good idea, right? There's the scene.
And there is another match in about just over an hour. There'll be another match.
Yes. And which one's that?
That one is
Lafkian and JJ Schmidt in an elimination match.
The first match of the draw round.
See if I can get there. There we go. And there we go. That's how we do that. Lafkian losing to yours truly in the second round of the winners bracket, and JJ Smith defeating Lord of the Synth in the first round of the losers bracket. So
cool. So can we talk about how crazy it was that there were 4 towns and 5 caves right next to the start?
I felt like the seed almost played itself, just kind of like, right, go on autopilot, visit all these things.
Yeah, that's how I was making a remark earlier about the map seemed pretty forgiving. I mean, as long as you stayed away from like the southwest corner, everything you needed was everywhere else. There was just a big, huge nothing in the southwest side. Yeah.
It was interesting. So when I first found the Staff of Rain cave, like it's pretty much directly west of start, right on the north part of the map, in like a little peninsula. And when you look to the left, you could see a huge area of map. And so I knew there was like a lot of unexplored land over there because everything funneled you towards the east coast. And that's why when I couldn't find Sharlock, I'm like, man, that's a lot of ground to cover. I better look for it. And of course, no, it wasn't over there. It was just on the east.
It was tucked away in the northeast, behind a nice swamp. Exactly what the Dragon Lord
That must be why I didn't explore it, because there was a swamp. That's the only thing I can think of. Because like
Yeah.
I perimeter explore, so there's no reason I wouldn't do that.
And I will go ahead and announce one other race that's coming up. That's Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Jackamus and Sparkover, the Battle of Canada, pretty much. Jack over in the east, Spark over pretty much as west as you're going to get as far as Canada is concerned, at least with this group. And by the end of that, we will have 3 Canadians in the top 8 of the winners bracket, in the third round of the winners bracket. So we got that going on. And Tristal and Ouija Wee has yet to be scheduled. Tristal had to be out of town for a few days, so we're waiting on getting that match scheduled. But hopefully that'll happen real soon, and we'll probably see some races Monday and Tuesday as well. So we're Sparkover saying guarantee Canadian win. That is correct. Well, who would you?
I don't know. I have a feeling that there might not be, a Canadian that comes out of that match.
Well, that is true. One Canadian will not come out of that match. But now, who?
There's pessimism and optimism for you.
Yeah, who you got though? Sparkover or Jack?
You asking us?
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys answer.
Sparkover has decided Team Bear will win.
Yeah. I did pick Sparkover in my bracket, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Oh wow!
Also, I don't want her to beat me over the head with a frying pan.
She's harmless. Don't worry. I know.
Well,
She only makes cookies.
Sparkover mentioning Team Bear. I should remind you that the Roto Relay is coming up on September 23rd on RPG Limit Break. I will be involved. High Spirits will be involved. Sparkover will be involved. Silverfire will be involved. We'll hear from Lavitz and pretty much all-star team going on there.
Yep, and lots of Dragon Quest runners and even some randomizer in there.
Yeah.
So anything else?
I think that's all I've got.
Yeah, I think we're good. Guys, good job with the race. It kept it close pretty much the entire time until the end. So, at least close enough that it was back and forth, and then just the one mistake, extra grinding a level is what caused them.
All I can say is I was terrified of Edge the whole time, and I'm pretty sure everyone who faces him will be as well. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching him dominate the boners bracket.
I like how we got like 5 different names for that bracket,
There's only one real name. There's only one real name.
It's the bonus bracket.
No, the boners.
Because no one is a loser here.
All right.
And if you're okay, I won't say it.
No.
No, I had something else in mind, but I won't say it.
All right, fair enough.
All
right,
GG, Mr. Holmes, and good job, Edgeworth.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, well then we'll go ahead and wrap it up, and we will see you in 1 hour and 5 minutes time for JJ Smith and Lavkian. Please join Ouija Wee, Up to No Good. There are a couple, I think RCT Mid might be, Miss High Spirits. I don't know. It's going to be an excellent commentator group for sure. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So for High Spirits, Edgeworth and Mr. Holmes, I am Game Boy F9, and we will see you all real soon. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in about an hour.
Bye-bye.
Solid outro.